The manager's in. Let's head inside. Verizon Wireless Now post-game comments. Buck Showalter.
Must have been a lot of people in Baltimore go to New York tonight. That wasn't funny. Oh, God. Every once in a while I crack myself up.
You're gonna be here all week, though, right?
We were scared away.
Oh, you weren't. What we got? You want to update some of the stuff? Mattis obviously got hit right on the tricep. Thank you. And he was only going to get worse as the game went on. And not worth taking a chance at this point. But at any point, really. But, we're fortunate this time of year to have a full bullpen. Probably the key to the game is the job that Vandy did tonight. It's pretty impressive. It's a tribute to him and Cranny and the work they do to keep him sharp in between. Was it 10 days since he's pitched in a game, I believe. And that was impressive. And we'll see where Brian fits. And next time he's, one, able to pitch and we're okay with it, and two, how it might fit in the rotation. But I don't see it being anything at this point that's going to keep him from making another start. Brian got one right on just above the knee, and obviously pretty stiff there. We'll see where he is. That's the day-to-day thing. We have anybody else? I don't think so. Lugo, are you guys aware of what's going on with him? He's got some, some things we want the doctors to be sure of with where he got hit in the head. He's had some headaches the last couple of days, and just want to be on the safe side there. The doctor, who is his specialty, so to speak, didn't get here at game time, so I haven't gotten a full update on what, I asked Hooley right after the game how he's doing. He said good. So I'm not sure if you guys will wait a little bit, I'll give you an update on what the doctor said. It was right prior to the first pitch, so I haven't gotten it. But I do, I asked Richie in about the 9th or 10th inning, we're still the same on Lugo, right? And he goes, yeah. So he wasn't available tonight or yesterday or really I think the day before.
With Brian Roberts' situation, he could have gone back into the game if it was
he
a
wanted
situation.
to.
Okay.
Back into it?
He stayed in the game. He would have gone back out for defense.
I don't quite follow you.
Roberts, when he got hit, he stayed in and he came. Then
I didn't like the way he moved on the ball at Dandino there, and Robbie wanted to stay in there, but didn't like what I was seeing. But we'll see where he is tomorrow. More of a fleshy part than it was actually on the knee, but if you watched the ball, it went straight down. It was pretty flush. Good job out of the bullpen. I thought JJ threw the ball good too. He gave up a ground ball up the middle. Hit it anywhere else, it's an out. But that's pretty impressive pitching job to hold that club to those amount of runs over that number of innings.
What's it mean? I know you weren't here for a lot of it, but what's it mean to get a win against them finally?
Means we get a chance to try to do it again tomorrow. It's it wasn't a topic of conversation. Our guys have kind of looked at this as a different 2-month season. What's happened is one thing. I told them what's happened before and what have you. It's nobody's fault. It's just we got a I don't want to say a fresh start, but we got a lot of things we didn't have before. And some guys performing, like I said, their track record. And, a lot of those games against them were, we weren't pitching as well, and we didn't have all the people on the field I have now. Nick had some great at-bats tonight. Pardon?
You mentioned wanting to get Vandenberg a start. tonight, 5 and a third innings. Right. Was there anything in particular you were impressed by him? Anything?
Throwing strikes. The more clubs, to be able to come in after that amount of time off and throw the ball and command the fastball, which set up everything. And, that's, I think with teams like Toronto and New York, Boston, and Tampa, everybody knows what their potential is offensively, but the things that compound it are putting people out there with walks and what have you, and catching the baseball with errors. And I think when you show an aggressive approach there, it kind of makes them make some adjustments to you instead of you constantly pitching around people. There's not many outs in that lineup, that's for sure. But, you know, it's about being proactive instead of reactive. You know, let's don't get timid. Gonzo pitched really well after a tough spot yesterday. That was, you know, a 1+. I'm sorry, what?
I was going to say, it was kind of a weird top of the first there.
It was a weird, I had somebody, it's kind of a, I shouldn't say that so long, but good guys won. We'll move on, but not without trying to learn from a couple things. You know, I know what you're talking about. It was a different feel to it early. I thought we, I wish there was a way to put it without a little twilight zone there for a little while.
Thanks.